yeah, when I say I've got a haul, like I mean I've got a haul. Like this is everything building up right now. It's crazy. I've got a lot of stuff to get through. I'm gonna try and go through things as quick as possible, hopefully giving you a lot of inspo for new small brands and fun like thrifted pieces and things like that. I've been collecting these things I think since about mid-September, so we've got a big build up of stuff that I'm loving right now, and I'm really excited to share these things with you. I've been waiting to do this haul for weeks, so then I keep finding new things and then like putting it off for another week, and like yeah, we just got a really good bunch of stuff here ready to complete my winter wardrobe. So subscribe if you haven't already, it would mean a lot, and you can join the Susielola family. It feels a bit cringe to ask you to subscribe, but like come and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's just get started. We're gonna start with two things that I'm wearing. First thing are these new pair of earrings from the brand justineclenquet. Ooh. Clintac, I think? I don't know. We all know I'm dyslexic, we all know I say everything wrong, so let's just like not even try. And I saw this picture on Pintrest, maybe it was. I saved it months ago and it's been in my favorites on my phone for ages, and I've really wanted to try and recreate this sort of styling with different jewelry in your hair. And then I've just really been obsessed with Justine's jewelry for a really long time now, and they recently went on sale at Essence. But yeah, I'm obsessed with their earrings. If you're into fun jewelry, I definitely recommend checking them out. Also this jacket, it's from Y3. I found it on Vinted. A picture of this Y3 jacket that got me hooked on trying to find, well, I was trying to find this exact jacket, but I can't yet. I'm still on the hunt. I'm just loving like the stripes on the hood. And then I came across this one and I absolutely love it. It's in a size extra small. It's definitely tight. It's one of those fitted denim jackets that can be like a t-shirt slash a shirt. The contrast stitch, the high neck, the hood. You all know I love denim and I love denim jackets so much. Okay, moving on to a very exciting piece from a very exciting brand, Hunter. I've been speaking about Hunter boots for a while now. I really wanted the classic black tall welly boots, and they reached out and I got to pick out a couple pairs for free, which is insane. Like dreams have come true. I've said this in videos before, saying how I view Hunter boots now not as a welly boot. They are a boot in itself, and I think a lot of people are starting to see them that way. I think people are styling them a lot, not just for like going on walks. Particularly my friend Ray, she styles them so well. She is always wearing them with like mini skirts, tights, long socks coming out the top. I think there's so much versatility with a Hunter boot, and obviously they do all different types. So I also got the classic welly boots in the forest green. Yeah, I've just been loving wearing these. If you want to know for sizing, I got a size 5. I think if you're in between, I would definitely recommend sizing down. Then, because Hunter is the best, they invited me down to their sample sale the other day and it was so good. I'm now convinced that sample sales are like the place to go to get presents for people, especially around this time of year. I've gone to a couple recently and they've just been like the best. The bargains are so good. They gave me some credit to spend at the sample sale and I picked up some good stuff. I'm going to show you two of my favorites. I got another pair of shoes because I have those, I don't know if you remember them from a previous like what I got for Christmas. These like North Face slippers. I'll insert a picture. And I very quickly realized that they are not going out shoes. They're very much made for indoor in the house, and I was really gutted because I love the way they feel, and I feel like these are exactly what they should have been. And now these boots are just making me want to go to somewhere in the snow, and like yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready for all types of winter climates. Also from Hunter, I have finally found my perfect raincoat. I actually really like raincoats and the kind of utility aspects of them. I think they can look really good styled up, and I was kind of lacking with the perfect raincoat in my wardrobe. Not only did this one look so good, I love the color of it. I think the pockets are really sleek. Everything's done in just a really nice like matte simple way. The design is really nice, but also it's just going to be the best quality. Like Hunter know how to do their waterproofs and they know how to dress you for the wet cold weather, so I'm really buzzing to have this, and I'm really now excited for when it gets really rainy in London for like weeks on end and I can actually go out in this and like wear a proper outfit and I'll feel cool in a raincoat for the first time. Do you know what I mean? And also festival season, like I'm planning ahead. I feel like some of the pieces in this haul are very much like summer mindset, including the wellies and like the raincoat. Like I'm just already ready for festival season. Moving on, something from ofplanet.earth, an amazing small brand based here in London. She sent me their bubble skirt. I've been obsessed with this. It's in this lovely, really dark denim kind of indigo color. I love the way this looks. I think it's adorable. It can work for so many different types of occasions. I'm really into these bubble hemlines, and I like that it's this really dark color that kind of looks like black. And I've literally worn it with this jacket before and I love that outfit. I thought it worked really really, really well. Really like the tight silhouette with like the puffy mini skirt. These type of skirts are really good for layering in winter. You can just pop them over some straight leg kind of like tight trousers, and I think they look really good. Next thing is one of the coolest things I've received this year and like found online, and I really do think it's gonna hopefully become like a big styling essential and like go-to styling piece for a lot of people, if that makes any sense. It's from this small brand called UTO, which stands for Unidentified T-Shirt Object. I think I got that right. They're based in, I was gonna say Brussels, Budapest. I think it's Budapest. And this girl reached out to me. This is why I love small brands, and this is why I will die on the hill of like protecting small brands at all costs, because the creative genius is just insane. Like these fast fashion brands could never, like you just could never. You can just tell by the website and their socials that so much care and love and thought goes into making these pieces. They make objects that help transform your t-shirts and I guess any other clothing piece by being able to ruche them up, crop them, just do something intricate and different with like the necklines, and kind of just like completely customize your pieces. And they do them in these really funky colors and shapes, and the packaging is 10/10. Like again, this is why I'm obsessed with small brands. Like they just do everything so well, like as they should. Like this is an art piece as well as a styling piece, and you get this little book which is an art piece in itself, printed on this transparent paper, which I'm just obsessed with, and it shows you how you can wear it in different ways. I tried yesterday when I was doing all of the try on outfits. I tried, but I need some more experimentation. I'm gonna look back at their socials and see how they do it, and I think I'm very dyspraxic, so I'm just sort of like struggling with what should go where, but I'm gonna play around with it a bit more and perfect it. I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's so cool, and I'm so happy that they reached out to me so I could discover this and hopefully introduce any of you to this who are kind of into them. Also from Europe, this brand is called Nauma, and they do really cute lingerie. I love the look of their brand. I love supporting like small lingerie brands as well. I loved their socials. Like I fell in love with the way that they kind of present their brand, and again their packaging is 10/10. It's crazy how something so simple like this can just make me fall in love with the brand. This is very kindly gifted, and I picked out their pink mesh bra set. Stunning. I wanted to show this before. I haven't even tried it on yet, but I just know it's gonna look so good. It's gorgeous. I think this will be so nice for layering underneath like white pieces and lace and things like that. And I picked out the little thong. You can get like full briefs and like, oh, so cheeky. You can get like high-waisted pants and stuff from them. They do different colors. They have a really nice blue one. And yeah, so sweet of them. Thank you again to Nauma. We're gonna do some shoes because I actually just can't wait. I have quite good shoes here. We're gonna start with something that I've been speaking about for a while. Melissa XY project. These heels are crazy. I feel like they're like Marmite. Some people hate them, some people love them. A lot of people in my life hate them, including my boyfriend. My boyfriend thinks these shoes are disgusting. My dad brought them back for me from LA because the shipping here is really difficult, and like the import taxes, I just basically couldn't find the ones I wanted, and I really wanted the gold. I love these, but I got the wrong size. I got 2 sizes too big because I'm an idiot, and I clearly didn't measure my feet right. I found that Essence do them, and the good thing with Essence is import taxes are included. You just have to pay like £17 shipping from Canada to the UK, which is kind of a lot. They had these on sale, but I'm actually obsessed with the black. I kind of don't know what I was thinking with the gold. Like the gold is sick, but for somebody that doesn't work well in heels, they're kind of a new area for me. I feel like picking something more simple like the black one is way more everyday. And I met somebody the other day that had these exact ones, and I was like, they are so comfy, right? She was like, they are the best, and she was wearing them at work all day. Next is one of my favorite things ever, this dress from Niihai. It's very sadly sold out right now, and I keep getting loads of questions about it. I feel like Niihai restock every now and again, so it probably will come back. It's this super cute, very mini drop down waist pleated dress. I'm in love with these silhouettes, and in one of my previous wishlist videos I wore it with like the 2 Pilgrim big bracelets. Was obsessed with that, and I really kind of want to wear that tonight because I'm going out tonight, so I think that's the outfit I'm gonna go for. I think I'm just trying to invest in like pieces that will work all year round and can be styled in so many different ways. Like this is something I was very happy to spend the money that I did on it. Do you know what I mean? But I will say, I know I was talking about bigging up small brands. Niihai do Why am I just like literally coming for everyone? Niihai just do really bad packaging. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. Like, you would think Niihai would do the most cool packaging ever, and they just let you down every time. I'm sorry. I was just thinking because of how great those other small brands were at doing their branding and like keeping their branding going from the social media post to the website to the item as it's delivered to you. And Niihai's just the opposite. It literally looks like it's come from a fast fashion brand. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Anyway, enough of me being rude. This coat, I finally found it. I've been speaking about this for a while. I wanted a wool trench coat. I wanted one in grey, and I went to Beyond Retro. They have a shop in Carnaby Street, just off Carnaby Street, and it was really good. I think for a classic piece like this, those classic vintage shops are gonna do them really, really well. At the start, I was a little bit apprehensive about getting navy because I really wanted a grey colour, but you know what? I'm really loving navy, so it's kind of a fun colour to style. It did originally come with these gold buttons, but I went to a local haberdashery and I like found silver versions instead and just sewed them on. But I'm obsessed with this coat. I've been wearing it non-stop. I feel like it's perfect. I think I'm gonna have this forever. And it was only like 50 quid from Beyond Retro, not on sale or anything, and I was like really surprised at that pricing. It's in immaculate condition. Now we've got some things from one of my favorite vintage brands called Ragsredone. She gave me the most amazing bundle in the summer. I think you would have remembered it. Because she's literally the best person ever, she reached out to me again and said, do you want an autumn bundle? And I said, is a sky blue. Like, of course I would, of course I would. She does some of the best vintage I've seen. I love the stuff she does. And I was buzzing for this. I just sent her like a Pinterest mood board of what I'm into right now. Everything was a surprise. It literally came yesterday as I was in the middle of shooting all of the try-on clips for this video. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot add more things to this haul. And something Ragsredone does is she treats me too well. And she gives me like so much stuff. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces. It's this wool boob tube corset style top. I love the button details. I'm really into this sort of like elevated office chic, and this top is just perfect. And it's from, oh, it's from Intimissimi. We love Intimissimi. This is also one of my favorite things from her, and the way I was just shocked when I opened this. Vintage Prod Mod, one of my favorite brands to find. They do really, really cool stuff. It's this super chunky off the shoulder knit jumper. It's definitely like mohair or something similar, and I'm just obsessed with this. Like the colors, I think it's everything. With like a long pleated skirt, it would look really nice with some baggy jeans. I'm so into off the shoulder jumpers, and I was literally saying in my last wishlist video how I really want more chunky off the shoulder knits. This is also another piece that I've been really into. She just gives me the best vintage stuff. It's this little short sleeve knit hooded top. I love the color so much. I love the little gold studded details. It's really fun. It's got like unique bits to it. I love the hood, and it's vintage River Island. And I've said this before, old River Island slapped. Like, they did some of the best stuff. Like, some of my favorite vintage things in my wardrobe is from River Island. These sadly don't fit. They're a little bit too tight on the JJ. Like, it's a bit too much. I'm sadly gonna have to, well, I actually was thinking I might hold on to them and see if, as my body naturally changes, like in 6 months time, like, do they still fit me? I might do that because I don't want to let them go. But if they still are a bit too small, I'm gonna give them to a friend because somebody like needs to wear these to death. And the brand is that. That's all I can give you, but yeah, they're sick, and I'm really gutted they don't fit. This little bow cami, it's got this lace print. I'm really into this. I've spoken about this before. Like, printed on lace is one of my favorite, I don't know what you'd say, like design choices. Like, I just think it looks really, really cool. This next thing is so something my friend Ruby would wear, and she probably has something identical to this anyway. It's old DKNY, and it's this stunning button-up cardigan. Definitely something I would never grab, which is why I love style bundles, because they often give you things that you wouldn't pick for yourself. And I was a bit unsure, and then I tried it on and I just love the way it looked, and I think the layering potential is really fun with this, and it's just such a good piece to have. This piece I'm obsessed with, and I said this in a previous video. I'm going to Australia for December, and you best believe this is coming with me. It's this baby blue sporty mini skirt, originally from Puma. It says sample on the tag, and I was like, oh, okay, I see you. And I really love the big waistband and like the purple colors. It's just everything. I think it's gonna be so fun to style up. I really see this working for festival season, and I don't know why, like, just these together, like, I'm not crazy, but I just like really see it working. Ragsredone is also really good for accessories, and she gave me this insane silver slinky chain-like bow belt. Like, what the hell, this is sick. Like, you would just never find this. Like, where did you find this? I love it. I think it's really cool. I think it's definitely the type of material that I could like hang something from like a carabiner out off of it, or like dangle a keyring or something like that. How did she find that? Insane. Also from Ragsredone, we've got this cute slinky halter neck top. I like that the halter is on the back as well, which I always think is really flattering. It's asymmetric. It's lovely. I think when I'm in Australia with my summer glow, hopefully very tanned, it will look really good. Fingers crossed. Then the last thing from Ragsredone is this little netted skirt. It's actually unbranded. And it's crazy because I was looking up skirts like this on Sandro's website and I was like, oh, I just love the idea of styling something like this for like the holiday season. And then I literally now have it, which is crazy. So I cannot thank her enough for sending me all of these amazing pieces. Ragsredone. You already know. Now we have a couple things from Miss Vivian, aka Vivian's Vintage, aka Shop Vivienwtang, one of my favorite Depop sellers and small brands, and now one of my friends. We love Vivian. This is actually something I got at our last pop-up that we did. My pop-up vlog is already out if you want to go and watch it. This is something very different for me, for my style, and I'm really happy to just get these more elevated pieces. I feel like it's a very smart, I just feel very put together when I wear this. The brand is Inks. Then from Vivian, she gave me her new design for her brand Shop Vivienwtang, and I cannot thank her enough. This is incredible. It's a wrap bubble mini skirt. It's got like the cutesy vibe that everyone seems to be really into at the moment, but it's not too much. I can really see this lasting in everyone's wardrobes for years to come. It's made in Southeast London and I've got size small, if you're wondering, and I just love this and I'm really excited to style it up. This is something I treated myself to. I mean, there's been a few things I've treated myself to, but like, girl, I spent money on this. I really treated myself. Thames is a brand that I love for years. It's Blondie McCoy's brand and they're kind of expensive. I think maybe they are worth the money, but it's definitely on the pricier side. They had a sale the other day. I treated myself to something. I also bought my boyfriend something from there as well, and I'm really hoping that it's the type of thing I can borrow from him as well, because I'm just like obsessed with their jumpers and their knits. Obviously I went for this one with a bright blue color. It's all sort of, I don't know how to say this, but it's kind of like fluffy wool, you know, where it feels lived in almost. That really cozy, not itchy, chunky knit. Like, it's not itchy at all. And I was really debating about what size to get. I got it in a medium. I think they'd sold out of the small. But yeah, this is definitely a piece I'm gonna keep forever. Next are a couple pieces from My Mum Made It. Again, one of my favorite small brands. They are always so lovely and let me pick out some stuff. So I've got two of my favorite things I got from them recently. First thing is this navy knitted skirt. Oh my God, this has filled a place in my wardrobe that I didn't even know needed to be filled. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is stunning. This crochet kind of see-through skirt, low-waisted. It's got that really nice like chunky waistband, so it sits perfectly. And I got it in a size medium, if you're wondering. Then also from them is something a little bit outside my comfort zone, and it's this little camel cream long sleeve knit. I love the sleeve length, even though it's cropped, which sometimes means that they crop the arms a little bit. Like, the sleeve is perfect. Lovely pointel fabric. I styled it with a top underneath. I'm definitely not comfortable to go around with like my whole stomach out right now in winter. Like, that just feels really intense, but I do love the way that it looks styled over tops, and I think for the summertime it will look really good on its own. I was really tempted to fabric dye it. That is like my evil trait right now, and I don't know if that's a mistake. Let me know in the comments down below. I was gonna maybe dye it black because I feel like I'm just gonna wear it more. Now something from the vintage brand Adidas. They have two shops in Brick Lane, and I fell in love with this vintage iceberg double zip knit jumper. I'm really into getting more knits this season. I really just want to be cozy and invest in my knit game. I think after I got the Thames jumper, I was just like, that's it. I really need to get some good quality knits, and this definitely falls into that. I just love this. I thought it was a really good piece, and I think I found it for maybe around 65, and I've never seen Iceberg do a piece like this. I thought the pricing was actually really good. Speaking of vintage designer on Brick Lane, a couple doors down from Attagirl is Shop Yachts. First thing that I got is from Cavalli. Never seen this before, and it's got the leopard print back, the mesh front. It fits really nice. Like, the shape of it is gorgeous. It really hugs you in. It's got the 13 little charm on the front, and I just really like that. Then I've said this before, I'm a sucker for Burberry. Like, vintage Burberry just gets me, and I'm immediately obsessed. And every single time I'm out shopping and I see vintage Burberry, like, I have to look at it. I saw this, and it's definitely from the kids section. I think it's kid size 14, and it says baby pink ballet wrap. Obsessed with it. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the Burberry logo like engraved in the fabric, which is a nice touch. It's obviously got the classic check along like the wrap tie. Now something that I've been wearing every day is from my friend Zoe's brand, Lucky 7 store. I'm obsessed with it. I've literally been layering everything with it. That ballet wrap and this top have just become my like go-to combination. She's got these like little bow prints and then the crisscross bow design on the back as well. Zoe does quite a few of these vest top with different like black and white designs. It's nice having it layered where all you see is like the little bows popping out the bottom. And Zoe again is another small brand that just know what they're doing. Like her socials are really good, her branding, she does like jewelry as well. Like she's just a really cool brand, and I hope she continues to do what she does because she's very, very good at it. Okay, I've got 3 more pairs of shoes to show you, so I feel like I should just do it now. I've said this before, I'm still on the hunt for my perfect ballet flats. I bought these from Vinted. They're originally from Next and they're really nice like burgundy sort of like plum coloured pump, and they're way too big for me. Like my feet just slip out of them, so they're actually a 5.5 as well. So you think they would have been perfect for me because that is literally my size, but they're not. So they're gonna go on my Depop again if you want to check them out. Guys, I'm trying. I'm like buying the ballet pumps and none of them are working, but I will say these have been working for me. These are from Charles & Keith. They just fit me perfectly. I love the way they look with everything. They're just gorgeous. They're really, really cute. The first time I wore them out, I wore them with white socks and they completely bled because it was like raining. And I also got intense blisters with these. I feel like it's the case with any like good quality shoe. They're gonna take some time to get worn in. They're stunning. I love little shoes like this. Then the last pair of shoes, I got a car boot. I keep going to Peckham car boot. It's so good. These crazy Adidas shoes, these are just sick. They're kind of crinkled. They've got the brown detailing and I think they're sick. I found them at the car boot for literally £10, I think they were. Moving on, Peachy Den. What would a haul be without some Peachy Den? Like I literally am obsessed with this brand and you all know that. And if you ever buy anything from Peachy Den and you don't use my discount code Susie10, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're saving yourself money. The Diva skirt, if you're into these type of skirts and you don't have one yet, I highly, highly recommend. They're stunning. They're like a really nice relaxed pleated skirt with like a drop waist almost because of like the big waistline. They have like a natural like dipping effect around the front that you can also move to the side if you want to have it more like a straight line. And I kind of wish I'd gotten a size up because you know I like my stuff low-waisted and my brain likes to tell me that this is not low-waisted. Like I actually think this is high-waisted for me and I'm like, Susie, you need to chill. But yeah, I kind of wish I got a size up. Okay, this piece, I got this at the Peachy Den sample sale. Whenever they do sample sales, you need to go. They're really, really worth it. The stuff is always great and the prices are really good. This little classic sleek black top, I love the buttons. You can undo them and make it like flared open a little bit. It's so well made and well designed. Like the fit of it is so flattering. I love that it fits kind of low. Of course, I got some more things from the Peachy Den Kylie collection. This is the collection where everything is like really silky. It's made from Coop Pro. I now have 3 Kylie tops, the jumpsuit, and then 2 of like the mini skirt situations. Like this collection is so good. That's why I have to have so many pieces in it. I got the chocolate version, I think, or like hot chocolate, I think it's called. The color is gorgeous. It's stunning, like so flattering. And I really do recommend getting the matching skirt if you ever want to get the top. Like it's just an outfit made already, and I know we're not really in the season for a piece like this, but I really see it working with some tights underneath. Or think of the future, think of summer and spring you like wearing this at a festival. And I also got it in blue. My friends Gloria and Yasmin have it in blue. They sold it to me. I don't know why I didn't get it in blue to begin with. Like it's gorgeous and it looks like denim, and you all know I love denim. Next piece, another incredible small brand. I think you say it urtekat. Could be wrong. Incredible pieces. One of my favorite like visionary brands. Really, really cool. They let me pick out something, which is so kind, and I went for this crazy like hooded sweatshirt dress. I love this. I really, really see so much potential in this piece. My preferred way of wearing it is as a mini skirt where you fold it up. It's kind of like a bubble hemline. That's why I fell in love with it. I love the hood. I'm really into like hooded pieces like this. And obviously the diamante detail that says mum. I love it. My mum hasn't actually seen it and I can't wait to show it to her because she'll probably be like, what is this? I think it's everything. Yeah, stunning. The fabric is incredible. Next, a couple of things from Nina Bo. Again, one of my favorite small brands. They're based in Canada. She's just the best. And she let me pick out some stuff from her new amazing collection. She's really, really good for accessories right now. Like she's killing it. This baby pink wide flat belt. I love wide belts like this. I think they're the most flattering. It's got this huge buckle. Oh, I'm just obsessed. Then 2 little bags from her. This crazy Hannah Montana bag. Like, do not tell me this is not a Hannah Montana bag. Like, it's crazy. They're really cool bags where they're this huge, like, look how big that is. And I know I say this, but small brands just do it. Look at that label. I'm a sucker for a tiny detail, what can I say? Probably my favorite bag of the 2. And it's this black and kind of like off-white cream polka dot bag. I wore it with my Realization Pass spotty halter dress. So big, can fit so much in it. Really good like on-the-go bags. I think they're sick. Enrage, another one of my favorite small brands. I love the stuff they do. They're just so good for basics. This is one of my favorite pieces I've ever had from them. And it's so simple, like they just did it so well. It's this blank off-white, I would even almost say like a really light blue little sweatshirt, and it's got a double zip. And you already know, like I am obsessed with double zips. They make me so happy because you can layer so much underneath them. This piece from them, I love this. This is very like back in the day, and it kind of reminds me of some of the stuff that Brandy have done kind of recently, but obviously ew. Literally ew. Like obviously I would prefer the small brand, better quality version of this. It's such a nice chunky knit. It's so soft, it's so cozy. I keep on wearing this. I think it's a really good winter piece. Next, something from Susamusa. I've been talking about this top for a while. And guys, I think I got the wrong size. Like I think I should have maybe got a size up. It's their halter neck. I literally said it in my last wishes video. Literally when I was editing that video, getting pictures of the halter neck, I went and bought it on the website. I convinced myself, kind of no regrets minus the size. The fabric is incredible. It's just like ruched halter neck. Everything about it is just like made so well that you can tell so much care and thought went into like every single part of the outfit. Like the cinching is wonderful, really hugs your boobs in. You don't need a bra, you feel very supported. The fabric is lush. Sofianfound, I love her. She's great, she's a Depop seller. A little pinstripe lace cami top. It fits me so well, and it's such a good occasion wear piece. It's really good for date night, nights out. I love it. I think it's great. The brand is Etam. This has become one of my favorite pieces ever. The brand is Gungru, I think is how you say it. This really nice little cami top. I love the colors of it. I think it's so flattering. Yeah, I just love it. It really reminds me of stuff that Realization Par have done when they do like graphic tees and cami tops. Then if you watched, I think my wishlist video, I spoke about finding suit trousers, and I went suit trouser shopping. I scoured everywhere. This is when you know I've been filming for too long because it's only 2 p.m. and why is the sun shifted like this? Like, can we just not? That's so annoying. Anyway, these suit trousers, I've been speaking about this on the channel. I found my perfect suit trousers. I found them from Attica in Brick Lane. A really nice baggy suit trouser. They fit low-waisted. I found them in the men's section. And yeah, finally after all that, I found suit trousers that actually fit me. And I'm very happy about it. This gorgeous sandroparis skirt, they let me pick something out from the website, which is insane. Like, they're such a stunning brand, and I was on them the other day and I was like, god, they just do stuff so well. It's definitely a particular type of style that's very different to mine, I would say, normally, and I really wanted to get something beautiful and timeless in my wardrobe, and I went for this kind of like tweed black mini skirt. This is where my complex comes in. I think it's too high-waisted on me. Like, I actually kind of wish I got another size up, and I think it's just something I need to get over. The fit of it is actually probably pretty perfect on me, so I don't know why I think I'm just not used to having things tight around my stomach. I just get scared about it. My tank air top, I feature this in videos. I keep speaking about it, and now I'm convinced that the color is fine. I basically thought this color was a really bad choice for me, and the red, which is the color I originally wanted, was like available in my size, and I waited too long, and I was like asking so many people about the color, and I was literally treating this like the most important decision I had to make in my life about what color, and then within that time the red sold out in my size, so I went for the purple, and I kind of regret it. I was gonna fabric dye it, and then Ruby talked me out of it, but now I'm kind of happy about the purple because Ruby made a good point. I don't have anything in this color in my wardrobe, and it's like a refreshing color, and it's gorgeous. Like, the fit of these tops, like, I get it. I love it so much that I want to go and buy it in like the blue and the red. Okay, a couple of things from Nudelagoon. Every time she does stories and posts, like, I am there obsessively going through everything that she's like promoting for the next drop. It's all so good, and it's all styled really well, so you can really like envision the pieces. I got this little little Harley Davidson tee. It's got the poppers down side, and that's what drew me in. It was just a really nice elevated basic that had a little something different. Yeah, I just thought it was a really cute baby tee, and it was really well styled on the model. Then I finally found my perfect little jacket. I think it was in my closet clean out, and I had my cream one with the high neck and like the double zip, and I was obsessed with it, and I was like, I don't want to sell it until I find a replacement for it, and this is exactly it. I love the little elastic colors. I feel like it breaks up the white, double zipped, which I'm obsessed with, and it's like my only criteria when it comes to jackets, like they have to have a double zip. And I remember I sold the cream one to like the sweetest girl ever, if you're watching this, and she was saying how she was wanting to get this jacket when I showed it in my video. So like, this is why it's good to sell your stuff on and like find something that fits you better, because she got a jacket that she loves, and Nudelagoon is so good for jackets. She does a lot of leathers. Nippy Studios, an amazing sustainable small brand based in London. They've just come out with their scrunch tee and they sent it to me. How cool is this? Everyone's really into this ruching, and I think I must have spoken about this in another video, saying I'm into the ruching, but I would only be into it if it was like done in a certain way, and this is exactly how I would love it. And I just think this top is amazing. They do it in a black as well, which is really nice, and they are a small brand that do it right. Like the packaging is so good, the branding. Emily and Daisy are the sweetest. Like I feel like you all probably know Nippy. This is something I plugged in a previous video, the cardigan. The cardigan that I was talking about fabric dyeing. I did it, and I was so happy. I was actually gonna film me fabric dyeing it, but guys, it was a dark day. Like it was not a good day for Susie, and I was like, I need to take myself out of this depressive energy. I'm gonna fabric dye, and it kind of like, it was a very stressful process. It naturally dyed all the buttons, which I didn't expect because they're like plastic, which is great, but I had unpicked the bottom button to take with me to the haberdashery. Stupid ass, because now I'm left with like no bottom matching button, and I also bought all these buttons when I didn't need to. They literally look so similar, but I'm still gonna change them because I think they'll look a bit fresher. It's originally from Gap in extra small. I found it off of Vinted, and I was trying to find like my perfect cardigan, and I feel like that is my perfect cardigan. My tool belt. I'm obsessed with this, and I feel like it's something you either get or you don't, and that's cool. Like I've said this in previous videos, but not everyone needs to get it. I want it to be a thing that only a few of us have and only a few of us wear, because I would not be able to handle it if everybody had this. Like my individuality complex would freak out, and I'm obsessed. It's Deadstock G-Star. I found it on eBay. I was influenced by Vanessa Carter. It works really well over skirts. I've been wearing it over trackies. I've been wearing it over trousers and like baggy jeans. This dress I found at a charity shop. A really cool dress. It looks like something you'd find now. Like it looks like something a small brand would do. I think it's sick. Very like indie sleeves with this graphic print. It's got like a massive cowl neck at the back. I think it's really cool. I wore it to like a club event, and it was just sick. Like I love this. The brand is Orsay. Very random. It looks like a true 2000s piece, and I just stumbled across it in a charity shop in London. This trench coat, I found like my perfect khaki trench coat. I actually found it on Depop, and I love it. I love so many different elements to it. All of the detail on the shoulders and like little aspects like that just make it a little bit more elevated. The brand is Nuage, a raincoat rainwear brand, and it's just made really well, and I love it. It's really nice and thick. Okay, now we've got a bunch of things from Aries. Aries is one of my favorite brands. I've been wearing Aries for years. Been obsessed with them for years. Again, a brand that I've always loved for their like socials, their graphics. The thing they use for their logo is like a Roman/Greek column, and I'm obsessed with that. That's imagery I've always loved. I've always been obsessed with ancient Rome and ancient Greece. I don't know, I think it's just always made me obsessed with Aries, and I've always shopped for them on Depop because I haven't always been able to like afford their pieces. Long story short, I did some work for them last week. Dream brand to work with that I never thought would happen. So at their sample sale, I picked up some stuff. The fact that I have like things from them that was gifted, I just can't. Anyway, I just love Aries forever. And I got this little red jumper. It says no problemo, the classic Aries quote. The fabric is so good. It reminds me of like a school jumper I used to have in primary school. Love the way it looked. I love me in red. I just feel like it goes really well with the blonde hair. This is one of my favorite things that I've gotten from them, and it's a shirt. I love their shirts. This is gorgeous. The fabric is incredible. It's like really nice fabric. It's kind of like embroidered almost. They also do it in baby pink, which was really nice, but I thought this color was a bit more like wearable. And this is one of my favorite pieces I've ever had from Aries. A really nice sweatshirt. I think it might have been a sample. Got this like graphic screen printed print on it. Computers are coming. Like, did they lie? Not really. These, oh my god. You know my grey jeans, like the grey jeans that I always wear with the rips in the knees? They are like, I have a hole in the crotch. Like they are so beat up and ripped ripped literally everywhere, and I've been saying for months and months and months how I need to find a replacement for those jeans. These Aries jeans are I'm so happy. They're probably my favorite thing in this haul because they have just like been needed. Low-waisted baggy jeans. It has the classic Aries column with the logo down the leg, like a nice little simple detail. It also has the Aries logo like popping out of the pocket. Comes with this little belt loop string. I could cry. I could literally cry. Another thing I got from Aries. This jumper. Really wanted to elevate my, like I said, like my knit game. I wanted to get knits that work for every occasion, and the logo is sort of like a neon-y, this is not coming up well on camera, but it's like a neon orange. Oh my god, yeah. Jesus, that's so neon. The last few things I got from Aries, well, I actually got something for my boyfriend, which I'm definitely going to be stealing. Should I show them to you, actually? I was going to get them for myself, but then I was like, you're being greedy. They kind of look like swim trunks. They're like grady and they're sick. Love them. I think the perfect size for me were like sold out, so these are an XL, which are gonna fit him, and I can just borrow them. And I got him loads of socks as well. They do socks so well on the sample sale. I had so many socks. Also bought myself loads of socks, just like really comfy, thick, well-made socks. I got green, another version of green. I got red. Hello. These were my all-time favorites. I'm obsessed with baby blue, and I was hunting in this bargain bucket. The shop was closing in like 10 minutes and I was like nose deep in this bucket trying to find my size. Sadly, they didn't have my size. These are definitely a bit too big for me. And the last thing I got from Aries is this cap. And I always thought that I never suit caps and they look terrible on me, and then I finally found a cap that works for me. So I'm buzzing, cannot thank Aries enough. Okay, whilst we're on the streetwear vibe, we're gonna go for a couple pieces from Cash Only. I think they're American, and I found them from Bankrupt, which is a shop in Brick Lane. The brand was really, really cool. They had some good stuff. A really nice, like kind of chunky graphic tee, well made, good quality. I think it's their collab with DC as well. And then also from them, this I wear so much, and it's like the best quality hoodie I've ever had. It's so chunky, and you know when a hoodie is like stiff when you first get it, you know, that's when you know the quality is good. And it's got the 3D Cash Only plastic kind of design. More streetwear things from Yankees / 47 store, which is a store in Soho, and they do like a lot of the merch for the American sports brands. They very kindly let me pick out a couple pieces. I got this black and white Yankees top. I actually cut it off the shoulder, so it's really nice and baggy. I love it. It's just a really good graphic tee. Then also got this one. This is like a vintage inspired t-shirt. Print is like faded. It's got it on the back as well. I love the blue. Again, I cut the neckline of this because I'm just obsessed with doing that right now. A couple cardigans. I was really on a cardigan hunt, and Vinted was the place to go. And Gap was the place to go on Vinted. Like Gap have so many good cardigans on Vinted. This white one I got from the kids section, and it's a kids XL. Looks so similar in my opinion to the Cuckoo Intimates one, and they obviously don't cost that much when they're on Vinted, and they're just a really good alternative than getting like a newer one like from Cuckoo, which is like £70 or something ridiculous. So also found this one, very different fabric. This one is like a really nice stretchy soft fabric. Like this is so buttery soft. It's from the Gap Stretch line, and it's an extra small in the women's section. I'm really happy that I came across these like 3 Gap cardigans on Vinted for like such a steal of a price, all of them. Pangaea / Pangea. I don't actually know how you say it. If you know, let me know. They've always looked like a really cool brand. They're amazing for the environment. They really care about the materials they use, and they reached out and they wanted to send me some stuff, so I got to pick out some things from the website. I'm obsessed. I wear Pangea every day. Every day. I picked up this little baby blue hoodie. I love baby blue, and I wanted it to fit kind of cropped. The fabric, I just can't describe it of anything other than like butter. Like it's so silky smooth. Their hoodies, also the pockets are like individual pockets on the side. They're not one big loose pocket, so they're way more secure, and like I don't know, I just really like that feature. These trackies, I wear them every day. Every day. If I ever lost these or something happened to them, I would happily repurchase them myself. Like they're so worth it. I got them in a size medium because I wanted them to be a bit baggy. They fit so well. They're still quite fitted, which I really like. Buttery soft, incredibly comfortable. They are my favorite trackies I've ever got. And then because they are like the best people ever, they threw in this other hoodie, this forest green one. This is like a more classic cotton, a bit more chunky. I love the color. I feel like it's a very good simple basic. Chilling at home, obviously, I love it. Okay, a couple of things from Peckham Car Boot. I obviously got those trainers, and then I really lucked out the past few times with clothes. First thing being this Jane Norman graphic tee. Oh, it's Hannah Montana. I need to dress up as Hannah Montana. Like, why has that never happened? This with the sparkle bag, done. It's got like a denim waistcoat print on the front and the back. The fit of it is so nice, like you can tell it's like sculpted to fit you really flatteringly. I love it. It's like a really fun baby tee. This I really want your help with if you know how to like reshape, I think it is wool, I'm not sure. This really lovely like knitted stripy cropped cardigan. This is gorgeous, and in theory it would be one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. It's made it a bit like wibbly around the hems, which I think you can tell, and I don't know if there's a way for me to like reshape it. Do I iron it? Is that a stupid idea? Like, please give me all of your tips down below, because I feel like it gapes a bit around the neck as well. This is Old Express. This is really cool black shirt. It's sleeveless. It's got the ruching on the front and the back, and I feel like I was definitely missing like a sort of elevated work shirt in my wardrobe. Then one of my favorite things I've ever found at Car Boot, this Puma zip up. I'm just a sucker for a track jacket and vintage sportswear, as you probably know, and I've never seen a Puma zip up like this in this colorway. I'm really loving brown. I think it's such a good flattering color, and I think it actually does work really well with these. Ooh! Last few things is 3 jackets slash coats. The first thing is from Aritzia. Aritzia sent me some stuff, which is so kind of them. And my favorite thing that I got from them that I'm going to show you is this parka. Bit rogue, and a bit of me kind of wishes that I got in their super puff instead. I went for this one because I'm a bit funny about plain puffers, and their super puffs are just like your classic puffer. So I was like, I need to get something super warm and like the winter coat. Like, I need a winter coat where I don't care if it's not stylish, like it just has to keep me warm and do its job. Keeps you incredibly warm. Everything is so sleek and it like zips up. It's got magnets. This is like designed perfectly, but it's not like the coolest coat in the world. Am I being rude? I don't know. I think parkas can be styled right, and the model looked really good in the pictures, and I was like, I can make this work. Aritzia do like good quality basics so well. Okay, next, this little vintage Adidas jacket. I found this off of Vinted. It kind of reminds me of something that Fred Perry would do. I feel like it's very, maybe it's a bit like mod. I don't know. It's got different elements to it. I'm really into this. The last thing I'm going to end on is this fur coat. I've been speaking about trying to get like a white fur coat for a while, obviously fake fur. I scoured for months, literally like probably even over a year, scoured for a white coat, and guess what, this is not perfect, and I think I'm gonna sell it on Depop. It's from Old Topshop, and I really thought I'd hit the jackpot with this. The color is everything. As a dyspraxic person, I hate these little buttons they have. I struggle all the time to do these up. I don't like it. Like, it does not work for me in my brain. And it also means that it kind of makes like holes. If you like go like that, you could like see inside the jacket of your outfit, and I don't like that. I want it to be like covered. So I want to keep hunting for a better one. Vivian has this stunning white one, which is super long and it's vintage. And I think I've realized that's what I need. Like, why am I going for these crop jackets? They're so hard to find done right. I think I just basically need what she has. That is everything that I picked up. Like, I have an insane amount of stuff to put back on my shelves and stuff now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what was your favorite, anything you didn't like. I don't know, give me your thoughts, your feedbacks. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on my social media to keep up with me. I will see you in my next video.